Hello everyone. Let us solve the following. How many silver coins 1.75 centimeters in diameter and thickness 2 mm need to be melted to form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 centimeters, 10 centimeters and 3.5 centimeters. Okay, here we need to melt some silver coins. Each silver coin is having 1.75 diameter and thickness 2 mm. Okay, and we need to melt into the form of a cuboid. What are the dimensions of a cuboid? 5.5 centimeters into 10 centimeters into 3.5 centimeters. Length, breadth, and height were given here. Okay, so we need to find the number of silver coins to be melted, right? Yes, here one point should be considered as diameter is given, diameter of the silver coins is given in centimeters, 1.75 centimeters, and thickness is given in millimeters, 2 mm. Okay, remaining dimensions are all are there in centimeters only. Okay, this point also we should be very much clear, right? I think what to do, what to solve, we should have an idea, right? So let us consolidate, all the points which are given in the sum into our own words. Okay, to solve this problem, what is required actually? We need to calculate the volume of a single silver coin and the volume of the cuboid. Okay, so when we divide the volume of the cuboid by the volume of a single coin, we'll get the number of the coins that are needed to be melted to form. Okay, right? So it is very simple. We are given a silver coin. Okay, and diameter is given, thickness is given. If we are able to find the volume of that particular silver coin, we can find. Okay, and we are given the dimensions of a cuboid also, into which those the shape to which we need to do. So the cuboid dimensions are given, silver coin dimensions are given. So it is to find out both of the volumes, and if we divide the total volume of the cuboid by the volume of the single silver coin, we will get the number of silver coins that are required to form that particular cuboid, required cuboid. Okay, okay, that is the thing. If we are able to derive this point by reading the sum or calculation, just calculation part remains, that's it. Okay, right. And so let us see about silver coin now. So silver coin is in the form of a cylindrical shape. Okay, so here the let us find let us use the volume of the cylinder formula to calculate the volume of the cylinder silver coin. Okay, cylindrical silver coin otherwise. Okay, so what are the dimensions given? The diameter of that particular silver coin is 1.75 centimeters and the thickness is 2 millimeters, right? Yes. So you are going to find the volume of a single silver coin here. As the silver coin is in the form of a cylindrical shape, so the diameter of the coin is 1.5 centimeters. So radius obviously becomes 1.7 by 2, 1.75 by 2 centimeters. That is nothing but 0.875 centimeters. And the thickness of the coin is given as 2 millimeters. Here we should be very much careful. For the above dimensions we have taken in centimeters. Okay, now it is given in millimeters. We need to convert into uniform, yes or no? So we are converting it into centimeters again. So the thickness of the coin is 0.2 centimeters. As we all know, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Okay, so 2 millimeters becomes 0.2 centimeters. So obviously the height of the coin, the thickness of the coin, other is the height of the coin, because we are going to calculate in the form of a cylinder. That's why we are taking it as the height. Height is equal to 0.2 centimeters. Right, now we are substituting in the formula. Right, so volume of the each coin is pi r square h, where r is the radius of the coin and h is the height of the coin here, which is in the form of a cylinder. Okay, so I am substituting. So volume of the coin is equal to pi into r square. R square is nothing but 0.875 whole square into 0.2. Okay, volume of the coin is equal to pi into, after squaring it, 0.765625 into 0.2. So 0.153125 pi cubic centimeters. When pi is there, as we are going to calculate both the volumes, we will get the pi value in the, in the cuboid formula also. That's why we let us get the simplify it by cancelling. That's why I'm not substituting pi value here. If you want to substitute, you can substitute 22 by 7. Further simplification can be done. Okay, so to make my calculation easy, I kept pi value like this only, pi. Okay, so finally the volume of the each coin is equal to 0.153125 pi cubic centimeters. Okay, now let's find out the volume of the cuboid. Okay, so what are the values given? The dimensions of the cuboid are 5.5 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and 3.5 centimeters. Okay, so what volume of cuboid is easy? L into B into H. Okay, length into width into height. Okay, so we can take volume of cuboid is equal to 5.5 into 10 into 3.5. So volume of the cuboid is equal to 192.5 cubic centimeters. Right? Yes. So now number of coins to be melted to form the required cuboid is equal to volume of number of coins should be equal to volume of the cuboid. Okay, then we will get the number of coins as volume of cuboid by volume of each coin. Okay, so number of coins we don't know to be melted, but we know the volume of one coin. So total number of coins will be equal to the number of coins into n into a volume of each coin. So the number of coins we will get, volume of the cuboid by volume of the coin. So volume of the cuboid, what is the volume of the cuboid? Here 192.5 by 0.1532 pi. This is nothing but the volume of the each coin. Okay, here we are getting substituted. We are substituting the value pi is equal 22 by 7. This can be done in the previous step also, not a problem. Okay, here I am substituting the value. Okay, such that I can cancel the values easily here. Okay, so I'm substituting the value here. Then what does it become? 192.5 by 0.153125 into 22 by 7. So further cancellation and calculation, we get n value as 400. Okay, after simplifying all these things. Okay, so n is equal to 400. Right, so the number of silver coins that are needed that are needed to get the required cuboid for melting are 400. How did we get it? We have found the volume of the cuboid as the dimensions are already given in the problem, and we have found the volume of each silver coin. Okay, and we have divided the total volume of the cuboid by the volume of a single silver coin. Then we got the number of such silver coins to be melted to get that particular required cuboid having the dimensions given. Okay, so simplifications can be done at the end by substituting the value, or you can do at every step even, not a problem. Okay, so total number of coins that are required to melt are 400. Okay, right. So I hope you have understood the problem. Thank you. If you understand the problem, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.